Hi guys, Luckfuck here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 93 rated Prime Icon Moments SBC Alessandro Del Piero. He has got a very nice good looking card and he did cost me in the region of 5,000 coins to complete his loan SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him, if he scored me 1 goal and got me 2 assists, and he does have a 5-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Then moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 99 finishing, his 91 reactions, his 95 dribbling, and finally his 96 ball control. And I did have the marksman chem style applied to this Prime Icon Moments Del Piero, and all games were played in Division 5 FUT rivals. And this card looks absolutely fantastic, and if you do it from scratch, it will cost you in the region of 1.4 million coins. And already, if you're looking to do a Prime Icon Moments left winger SBC, do this guy over Ryan Giggs, although I think Ryan Giggs is considerably cheaper than Del Piero. Del Piero is just a much better card, there's no question about it. In pretty much every single area, he's just a better card than Ryan Giggs. But anyway, for the most part, I did enjoy this card. Now, you do have to remember, I was using him as a left mid. If you're going to use him as a left forward or a left winger, the return in 4 games would have 100% been better than 1 goal and 2 assists. You do have to consider, guys, I was using him as a left midfielder, which means he's so much more pushed back, other than, you know, if I was using him as a left winger or a left forward, he definitely would have got more than 1 goal. There's no question about it. So that was the only problem about using him as a left mid. I never really got to have that many chances on goal with him, to be honest. I can't recall having many, and that's through no fault of his own. That's just through the position I'm playing him with, in the formation that I currently like to use in FIFA. It's the formation that helps me play the best football at the moment, and to also both use the 2 strikers that I really want to use. So I had to just go and play this Del Piero as a left mid. But even so, I still thought he was decent for this position. But I do think overall, if you're going to do this SBC, don't do him in mind as using a left midfielder. Do him if you're only really going to use him as a left winger or a left forward, because you're going to 100% get the best out of him in that position. Anyway, focusing on the pros of this card, this first one is going to be his dribbling. Obviously, 4-star skill moves is fantastic, and his dribbling stats are out of this world. Apart from balance at 69, I don't understand how you can have 87 agility and 69 balance. In my opinion, that doesn't make any sense. Usually they should be kind of... Well, no, it does make sense actually thinking about it a bit more, but because his agility is so good, his balance actually, well, it isn't a problem, to be honest. He has 87 agility, that goes up to 92 agility with the marksman chem style. His reactions going up to 96, ball control and dribbling both going up to 99 with the marksman chem style, and he definitely feels really good on the ball. The only problem is, obviously, you know, I feel... You know, his dribbling's obviously good on the out wide position, but I think it'd be even better if using him obviously as a cam. Now, you could use him as a cam in game if you wanted to. All of his other cards are at centre forward or cam positions. This is the only Del Piero that's actually in an out wide position, which I don't quite like, to be honest. I prefer him as a more central based player, if I'm totally honest. Don't get me wrong, he can play out wide, no question about that. But for me, you know, I was so used to using his 92 Prime card last year, and I used him as a cam, and I loved him in that position. It was a bit weird having to use him this time in an out wide position. I don't know, it was a bit weird to kind of use him there, but even so, yeah, his dribbling was still absolutely fantastic without a doubt, and obviously it means, you know, he's really good and be able to cut in and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic. His second pro is going to be his passing. His crosses in particular are absolutely fantastic. You can see some of the crosses that he makes are insane. I think both of his assists actually came from crosses as well. But yeah, 90 crossing, 95 vision, 91 short passing, 81 long passing, 94 curve, 91 free kick accuracy. His goal did come from a free kick, which is very rare for me. Definitely passing though, again, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Just so insane, so well rounded. Even the 81 long passing as well is pretty decent for the position he's playing in. And they're going to be the 2 pros to the card. There's no cons to him. Again, I want to touch on his finishing. Obviously, his finishing looks absolutely fantastic to get me the 1 goal, but I never really had that many chances on goal with him, so I can't really... if I'm totally honest with you guys, I can't really comment on his finishing that much. I think I'd be able to comment on it more if he would have had more chances, which he would have done if I was, again, playing him as a left winger or a left forward. In terms of pace, you probably want to put a chem style to increase his pace. He doesn't feel slow, but I didn't have a chem style in the club that would increase his pace, and I couldn't be asked going onto the market to go and buy one. So I just used the marksman chem style instead, which is still a decent chem style to put him onto. But I think if you want to be using him, you know, he costs 1.4 million. Do you really want to have an out wide player who costs you 1.4 million coins, who's only got 86 pace? I know I personally wouldn't want that. Although 86 pace is fine, you know, when you pay 1.4 million, you expect well over 90 pace, at least in my opinion. I would anyway, if I was paying those coins. But yeah, his pace is not that bad, but there were times before I would have liked him to have been a little bit quicker, and obviously you can kind of essentially fix that if you do go and put a chem style to increase his pace. So overall, would I recommend doing this SBC? I think he's definitely better than Ryan Giggs. I still feel that although he didn't maybe get the best return for me, I was still actually overall pretty happy how he played in game. He can definitely play in that wide position or a central base position in game, wherever you choose to. And I think for 1.4 million coins for the most part, I think this is a decent card. I think, again, compared to some of the other Prime Icon Moments SBCs, this is reasonably well priced in my opinion, and I would recommend him, actually, on the whole of it. I think I probably would, to be quite honest. Obviously, there's a few things you'd have to kind of look at, but for the most part, I think he's a really, really good, solid, out-wide Prime Moments icon for your teams. But anyway, guys, that's going to finish up this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.